This weekend, the Big 3 is coming to the D, and joining us to talk about it more, a guy who can rhyme much better than myself, the founder of the league, the one and only Ice Cube. Appreciate the time today.
Anytime, man. Anytime.
Now, the Big 3 has come to Detroit before, but now this city actually has a team, and it's been a good addition. They're 3-1 to start the year off right now. Why was Detroit a city that you just wanted to add to the league?
Great town, so it's been a love affair with me since the late 80s in Detroit. Know some great people there. Always had a great time there. They always come out and support, whether it's a concert, a movie, now Big 3. It's a great entertainment town. They love to go out, dress up, hit the town, enjoy each other. And so, as a, owner of a sports league, you definitely got to have a team in Detroit.
A lot of creativity when it comes to this league whenever you're talking about the game that's being played, but also the name, too. You call this team the Detroit Amplifiers, the Amps. How'd you come up with that, and what made that the right name for a team in the Motor City?
Well, that's Keith Stone and Game Above. They picked that name, and it's fitting. Detroit is known for its music, from Motown to heavy metal, to, having, one of the biggest rappers in the world there as Eminem. And so it's a music town, and, it's only right to be called the Amplifiers. So they 3-1 now. You can call them whatever you want to, definitely call them winners because they come to win.
Yeah, they tied for the lead in the league right now. You guys, though, have traveled all over the country with the Big 3. Detroit was a stop on the tour back in 2023. What stood out from the last time you guys were here?
The excitement of the fans. People really welcoming the Big 3 with open arms. Having, people like Iceman, George Gervin, a part of this league, and Rick Mahorn. It was very cool to come to Detroit and see the welcome that they received in the city. Mm-hmm. So it's been a long time. Can't wait to get back.
Now, Detroit, you mentioned it earlier. It's a basketball city. The Pistons have history here. They got back to the playoffs this year. The college teams are always making noise around tournament time. But the Big 3, that's a new take on basketball. What can fans expect if they're thinking about coming out to LCA this weekend?
Oh, man, the game is played the way it's supposed to be played. Fast, physical.
Like in your driveway a little bit.
Hey, yeah, why not? A little trash talking never hurt nobody. And, these guys play to win. It's not a ticky-tack ball, so you got to bring your big boy pants. It's called the Big 3, not the little 3. So you got to come in ready to play. And guys have a lot of fun. They play hard. It's a sprint, so it's no garbage minutes. So nobody's wasting nobody's time. It's first to 50 win. And it's just a great, great event. 4 games for the price of 1. You can't beat that with a stick. You see the whole league. Mm-hmm. And you got to see it live. I know, you might can see it on TV somewhere, but you got to be able to see it live. You got to see the guys go at it. 7-footers playing 3-on-3 are the best.
That sounds incredible. I've seen it on TV. Can't wait to see it in person. But you started this back in 2017, and it has grown into what it has become. How do you feel like you're kind of changing the game around basketball?
Giving the people what they want, and letting the players be themselves. Nobody wants to see robots play. People want to see, guys go at it and compete at the highest level. We don't have too many games, so you don't have load management and crazy stuff like that. You got guys, competing to win. 8-game season. You gotta start fast and finish strong to be one of the Final 4 at the end.
Sports and entertainment always go hand in hand, it seems. We know what you're up to on the sports side, but what do you have in the works when it comes to music and movies? Because we also know that's a big part of who you are as an entertainer.
Oh, I'm gonna perform on Sunday, so come on out. You'll see me.
That's the real headline right there.
Hit or two. and it's gonna be real fun. Just making sure that we entertain the crowd. And I'm working on a new album called Man Up. So we did Man Down last year, so we're doing Man Up this year.
That sounds incredible, but Sunday's sure to be a good day. That's all I know. Big 3 basketball coming to LCA on Sunday afternoon at 3 p.m. Ice Cube, thank you for the time, man.
Yeah, anytime.